Well, hello, everybody. And wow, welcome to my day number 17 on this amazing pet journey. Man, why did I name today's episode Dreamland Dispatches? Because we are going to talk about sleep and the importance of getting a good night's rest. When you don't get a good night's rest, your body is not able to get into the REM sleep, meaning you're not able to repair and you're not able to, just have that peaceful night's rest, right? And so, therefore, we are working in I say we are we are surviving and not thriving because we are not allowing ourselves to just shut down, right? Unplug from everything and allow our bodies to go into that sleep. And there's a lot of causes for that. One of the things is that, we are always wound up, our minds are always on, and it's like tick, tick, tick. We're always thinking. And then we're always doing. And then we don't allow ourselves to get the rest. And that's one of the things that I have noticed since I've been on this patch journey. And I've talked to you all about the X39 patch that I started 17 days ago, right? And I have had the amazing bursts of energy. And it's not the type of energy that we get from like the energy drinks, right? It's not the energy from the energy drinks. It's not the energy from like drinking so much coffee and getting that caffeine and that, what is it, espressos. And it's not that kind of energy. It's not that energy, that sugar high that takes you up, or the caffeine high that takes you up and then crash you down. This is sustained energy. So therefore, I'm able to do more. I'm able to get things done. And then when it's time to go to sleep, ooh, let me tell you all, man, oh man, when it's time to go to sleep, I have noticed that because I'm sleeping through the night and I'm not tossing and turning and everything. Now, I do fight a polar bear at night. The only reason I say I'm fighting a polar bear is because I wake up and my bed is tossed all over the place. But it's because my body has been stiff and tight in one space for so long that I've gotten used to that. And so I now, when I'm able, because my body's not in a lot of pain, I'm able to move freely at night and readjust my positions. And I just think that it's so wonderful when we can step outside of that. I want to say chaos and confusion, because if you're not getting the proper rest, that's what it is. So when you can step outside of that, and then when you look back, sometimes they say that we are too close in the picture, we can't see the frame. So therefore, when we're not sleeping well and we're used to functioning that way, we're just going on life as usual. But when you're able to take a minute out because you are being recovered, realigned, restored, and that's what the patch is doing for me. So if you are able to do that, then you can look and you can see, wow, I was, uh, on edge. I was, not functioning at 100%, right? And it's just amazing. Like I said, I'm just excited. I started not to come on today. I was going to take the day down and just rest, but I couldn't stay in my PJs. I couldn't stay in my robe because I had a good night's rest, and it was time to get up and get going today. So I did want to talk to you even more about why it's important to get that REM sleep at night. The statistics show that when we don't get that sleep and we are functioning, like sometimes we may do, people, are called to do double shifts, or if you're entrepreneurial and you're, 16, 19 hours or whatever a day, even 12 hours a day, and you're not shutting down to cut everything off and get that rest, that if you're driving like if you have a buzz or if you're high, because all of the biochemical reactions that's going on into your body from sleep deprivation, you're not able to function properly. I've known, and there was one incident where I pulled up behind someone on a busy street because, we were at a stoplight, red light, pulled up behind this person, and the car didn't move when it was time to go green. So, people are blowing and blowing and everything. I pulled to the side. People called the police and everything. The person is still, not moving. So they're banging on the window, banging on the window, banging on the window. And then all of a sudden, the person jumped up, again, sleep deprivation, and his body just shut down and he just went to sleep at the light. But that's what we're doing. We are running on I don't know what it is, on fumes basically. So when you get a good night's sleep, and that's what I've been able to do over these last 17 days, and everybody that has reported back to me that's on this patch, the same thing. They have been reporting back that they are getting a good night's sleep. So no matter what you're doing, when it's time to shut down, if you can shut down and then start all over tomorrow, that would be great. My theme was seven Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, right? Because you know how Sleepy was all sleepy throughout it, right? Me walking around, or whatever. Well, that's how it feels when I'm getting ready to go to sleep at night. It is amazing because I can go to sleep and then wake up in the morning refreshed. The other thing that I wanted to talk about, if we are functioning on these energy drinks and all of this caffeine, there was another report that I was scrolling through. And so I'm just going to just take a glance here because ER reports show, grab your pens on this one, 890%. There's an 890% rise in heart attacks associated with these energy drinks, right? The effects of these energy drinks on our body I mean, you can turn it over and look at the ingredients. And if you looked at every ingredient, you would see that is detrimental to our body. And think about, sometimes folks are slamming 2 and 3 of those energy drinks a day. And so it's doing detriment to your body. You might be getting through a couple of days or weeks or maybe even years, but eventually that catches up with you. So wouldn't it be a great thing to be able to get sustained energy without the crash and be able to function the way that we are intended to function? That is so incredible, amazing to me. I also wanted to bring one more point up, right? Bring one more point up. The other point that I wanted to talk about was the Get Trauma Informed podcast that is coming up, you all. We'll talk about solutions, and we're bringing like some of the challenges that we go through, we're bringing real solutions to the table. And that's what I'm so excited about. We have experts that are coming on that is going to help you through your holistic uh, wellness plan. We're going to talk about meal prep and how important meal prep is. Meal prep it is so important because it helps us to be able to, again, function in our day. And isn't that what we want? We want to relieve pain. We want to create better performance in our life, period. And what about a hub, a community that can help us to do that, right? With practical tips, things that, maybe we don't even think about. I transfer my water. This is one of the glass jars that I use. I transfer my water here because I don't want the plastic leaching into my water, right? And what else? Meal prep. Meal prep is another thing. I love meal prep because you can reach for a snack during the midst of your day and you've already thought it out ahead of time, right? So that's saving you time for even having to stop at a fast food restaurant and make that decision. Though I say chocolate or vanilla, it is your choice. However, wouldn't it be nice to be able to just reach in your bag and grab a healthy snack or not have to think about, okay, dinner is already set. So we're going to bring on experts that can help us with meal prep and simplify our lives, help us to calm down. It's another thing that I've noticed. There's a lot of benefits to when you are sleeping well, you're more calm, your brain fog is gone, your head is clear, you're thinking better, you're moving better, you're able to do those things. So whenever we can do that, that is such a bonus. So if you want more information about the patch, and the Get Trauma Informed podcast is not just about the patch, but I am incorporating the two during the episodes because I am sharing this journey with you. I'm going to stop on day 30 as far as recording the journey because I just want to give us a whole well, it would have been 30 days, but I didn't start on day 7. I didn't start journaling the journey until day 7. So I'm going to stop on day 30. And then we'll go into the launch of the Get Trauma Informed podcast, right? So just kind of setting a little expectation there. I am just excited to be able to share it. I have so many amazing guests lined up for you, and you'll be able to join into the community and be able to benefit from having a holistic plan laid out for you, right? And it's a la carte. You can grab what you need and leave everything on the table. I used to say, eat the meat, get rid of the fat, but I guess I got to find something else since we're in this holistic place. I think about, let me see, I'll think of something and I'll bring it to you. So I think that's pretty much it that I wanted to talk about. But I really wanted to, hone in on that, on dreamland, and why it's important for us to get a good night's rest, and how it helps us to function better, and how it helps us to be able to, if we're just laying there and we're not really going into the realm of sleep, we're not rejuvenating, and we're not recalibrating ourselves. And it is so important to recalibrate. So I hope this has helped somebody to think about, what do I need to do to get a good night's rest? If you want ideas or suggestions about it, please look down in the description box. Click on that link and you'll get all the information that you need to know about the patch. Also, Oasis Wellness of, no, this is Oasis Wellness of Life here, but Oasis Wellness Centers, the link is in the description box as well. You can click on there, have all kinds of blogs on there. It's talking about, one of the things was gut health. When we talk about meal prep, how your gut and your mind, how it talks with each other and is constantly talking to each other, and how our bodies function. Sometimes it's just in the information that we have and what we do with it. So anyhow, I just wanted to pop in today and tell you I'm on day number 17, and I am having a blast rolling this out. And the people that are calling and asking questions, and and emailing us and all of that, I love the activity. Energy goes, energy flows where energy goes, right? Alrighty. So I hope you got something out of today's tidbits or snippets, and why it's important to get a good night's rest. So until next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share this information with somebody else. And by the way, I may not record on tomorrow because I am going to try to take one day down, but I'll combine Sunday and Monday together, because I'm not going to record y'all in my PJs. I told you all I broke up with my PJs because I'm out here on a Saturday. All righty. Bye for now. Like, share, and subscribe.